In this scene file I have an animated character performing a backflip. In this scene we're showing a few things, but one of the things we're showing is IK-FK blending on all limbs. The legs are in IK at the start of the sequence, blend through to an FK solution, and back to IK at the end. If I want to see the IK-FK ratios, I need to select the ankle in the viewport. Here we can now see our IK parameters roll out, and as we scrub through the animation we can see the IK-FK ratio has been animated from 0 to 1, and back again. If I select the IK target with the palm, we can see the palm grabs the IK target halfway through the animation, as our IK-FK ratio animates from 1 down to 0, and then back up again as our character stands up. With the IK target selected, I can click the Select Palm button and get the palm selected. Now, if I open up a track view, we can see the IK-FK ratio curves. Here we can see the curves, we can start adjusting keyframes, and moving things around, and creating new keyframes, just like we would with any other keyframe controller in Max. This is a standard float controller, and you can assign any standard float controllers to this track. Once you're happy with an animation, it's very easy to transfer that animation to another character. What you need to do is first save out an animation clip. Select the cat parent, go to the motion panel, and here we can see our clip manager. To save out an animation clip, you click the save button. Here we have some options for the clip to be saved out, and we have a start time and an end time, and a layer range that we'll be saving out. Here, our character only has one layer, so our layer range will only include that one layer. If I click the save button, I get prompted for a dialog to tell to type in the name for the clip. The backflip now appears in my clips database, so what I'm now going to do is create another character. I'm going to choose a rig called Goth Girl from my cat rig presets list and create a new viewport. Now if I go to the motion panel and double click on backflip, I'll get the clip load options dialog box. I better set the start time to 0 and check the box that says relative to current position. This will make sure that the character does not move once the clip has been loaded. I now need to take Goth Girl out of setup pose, and we can see the backflip has now been loaded onto my new rig. Once data has been transferred from one character to the next, it's very easy to manipulate the data. One thing you can do to manipulate the data is transform it in space. So here I turn on the Ghost Transform gizmo by clicking on the ghost icon in the Layer Manager user interface. This is a tool for moving data around in the viewport. Here we can move data around quickly and easily, but it does not affect the data that's been stored on the animation tracks on the character. It's just an offset transform that gets applied to all data. This makes it very easy to move around layers. Each layer has its own Ghost Transform gizmo, which means you can line up layers using different gizmos. The next thing I can do is retime the animation. I can show the ranges for layers by clicking on the range editor icon. Here we can see a special ranges editor that manages all the keyframes on an entire character at once. For this backflip layer on our Goth Girl character, I can retime and speed up the motion. Now my Goth Girl character performs the backflip much faster than the original blue character. I can reverse keyframes by just dragging the start past the end of the animation range, and now we can see that Goth Girl performs a forwards flip while the original character still performs the backflip. The cat layer system allows you to manage your keyframes much more efficiently than not using our powerful layer system. You can save a lot of time and energy by reusing data on different characters. And we've got a few tools for rescaling and mirroring of data as well as you load it back into a character.